If you are planning a product review video but you are still unsure of how to do and what to include in your video, follow along because today we are going to give you priceless tip on how to make a perfect product review video. Hey everybody, this is Iago from Vimerse. We offer professional video editing service, so check out our website in the description below for additional info. It is important to mention that there are different styles of product review, but these tips will work for all of them. If your video is sponsored by a brand, these tips will be also very helpful to you. I'll break down this video in 3 tips: personality and experience and B-rolls. I recommend you to stick until the end because we may give you some bonus tip as well. Starting with script. Yes, you can make a product review video without having a script, but be aware that it's easier for you to forget some important information about your product if you don't have a script, and it will also give you more work when editing the video. Having a script with a beginning, middle and ending will increase your audience retention and also will give you confidence that you are talking about every important information about your product. Another important aspect is if you are being sponsored by a brand. A script will also be very helpful because a lot of the times the brand will ask you to highlight important aspects of their product. So be aware to include these highlights in your script as well. But don't be trapped inside your script as many people do. You can and you need to break the rules sometimes. Having a script will give you a base of what to say in your video, but you can't let this kill your personality, which is our second tip. You need to have in mind that everyone will be reviewing the same product as you, but the only thing that will make your video different from the others is your personality. This no one can copy. Most of viewers subscribe to your channel and follow your videos because your personality. Of course, you also need to have a good content to create value to your viewers. So if you are a funny person, for example, you may want to include some jokes in your script. Remember, you don't need to fake anything, just be yourself and use your personality. And don't try to mimic what other content creators are doing, because in the end, viewers are going to watch your content because of you and not only the product. When you get to this point, no matter what content you are going to post, you are going to always have views. And still in this second tip, we can include experience, which is similar to personality when it comes to viewers watching your video and not from other content creators. So remember to include your opinion and what you felt about the product. Of course, all products have negative points. You bring this to your video and your video will be more realistic. Not saying that everything in the product is perfect, because it's not, but also reinforcing the good points over the bad ones. Sure, if the product is good. And try to test your product as much as you can before making your review. Remember that you are the authority in your channel, and your opinion is very important. Viewers may end up buying the product because of your recommendation, and you don't want to let your viewers down after buying a crap product. So test really well the product to give a true opinion. Now coming to our last tip, B-rolls. A quick explanation why the name is B-roll. Back in the day when Hollywood used to make movies using analog cameras, they used rolls to film, and they used to have like a A-roll for the main camera and a B-roll for the insert shots. Time has passed and we still use the same terms to represent the B-roll as our second camera. Anyway, now that you know what B-rolls means, it's time for you to use it. Remember that viewers come to your video to see not only your face, but mostly important, your product. A tip I will give you to record B-rolls is to grab your script from our first tip and signalize in your script parts that you are going to use as B-roll. For example, if you are talking about the screen of your product, you signalize in your script and record everything you need. By doing that, you will not have a bad surprise when you start to edit the video, because you are going to have enough B-rolls to complement your video. And a bonus tip for you that stick until the end is to use an overhead camera. As the name suggests, you would be placing a camera with a top-down angle to show your product. If you have 2 cameras, great. If you don't, you can improvise. For example, when I'm recording a product review, I signalize in my script the scenes I will be using an overhead camera. After I record all my A-roll, which is my main talking head video, I use the same camera to record my B-rolls and my overhead camera. I can guarantee you, after all these tips you learned today, you can make even a kick-ass video about your shoe and will still be interesting. producing. If this video was helpful to you, please leave a like and subscribe as well to not miss out in our new videos. I think this is all for today, folks, and I'll catch you in our next video. Ciao, ciao!